Hello friends, so this is RBI grade with economics and social issues syllabus in front of you, and today's key point is related to gender issue. And again, this is also NABARD syllabus, NABARD's economics and social issues syllabus in front of you. Here there is a key point, gender issues. So you can see that in both the syllabus of economics and social issues, there is a key point called gender issue. So it becomes very important for us to cover this point. So then let's start. Now, so in the gender issue, the first thing that you have to write the definition, right? So this is the definition of gender equality actually. So gender equality is a state of equal access to the opportunities and the resources regarding gender, including economic participation and decision making. So this is the definition of gender equality. You can write this definition in your answer. Just mug up this definition so that you can use this definition in any answer. Next, you can write about, as I said earlier, also you can supplement your definition with data. So this is one data which is taken from the report Global Gender Gap Index 2021. So where it is said that the rank of India is 140 among the 156 countries. And so you can mention about this report also. When this report will be released in 2022, then you can use the data of that report, the latest report. Secondly, there is a constitution also says something about the gender equality, so you can mention about your Indian constitution in your answer, especially in the introduction, like gender equality is enshrined in the Indian constitution in its preamble, fundamental rights, fundamental duties and directive principles. So you can talk about this in your answer. Now let's start for the body part. And there is again this is some facts that I have collected. So here NCRB, National Crime Record Bureau data, crime against women showed an increase of 7.3% in 2019 from 2018. So on an average 88 cases of crime against women were recorded per day. So if question comes in a negative tone, then you can use this data also. You can use this data also, Global Gender Gap Index, that India's rank is 140. And you can use this data also if you do not have to mention about Indian constitution. So this is NCRB's data. Now we will move towards body part. Now why we need gender equality? Okay, so so here is that why there is a gender issue problems in country. So the first point here is the preference for sons. So girls' unwanted entity and burden. Preference for sons is always high. The birth of a girl is avoided due to marriage and education cost. So this is the mentality of society. Second is unpaid labor. On average, women spend 2.4 more hours per day than men on unpaid work and domestic work. So this work payment is not paid to the woman because it is considered as the woman's work in the society. So this is again a mentality. Third one is the pink collar jobs. A job like nurse, teacher, babysitter, etc. are considered as a pink collar jobs, which are reserved for only women. This is a stereotype, doesn't allow women to explore the other fields of work. Next one is the discrimination at work. Many married women do not get job because having the responsibility of children and family commitments. After the COVID-19 pandemic, women lost more jobs compared to men, which indicate gender inequality at the work also. So these are some reasons for the gender inequality. Next one, the assumed role of women. In society, it is believed that the women are born to take care of family and children only. They have no right to go out and work. This mentality is again adding inputs to the gender equality. The other reason is just poverty. A total of 30% people live below the poverty line, out of which 70% are women. This clearly shows that the poverty is the root cause of gender inequality. A girl child in the poor household is seen as a liability. Next one is about illiteracy, that the male literacy rate is 80.9%, whereas the female is 64.63%. So this is again one of the input for the gender inequality, one of the reason for gender inequality. Next one is about lack of awareness. Women are not aware of their basic rights, the right of equality, the legal right over properties, marriage, domestic violence, etc. They accept all kinds of discrimination, violence, blaming everything on their fate. So this is about lack of awareness, which we can say that this is derived because of illiteracy among the women. So if you literate women about their rights, then a woman will not, then their condition will get better. Next one is income inequality. When it comes to income, men have a larger share of cake. women are confined to unpaid domestic work. Their work is limited to taking care of the households. The agriculture sector often employs women laborers because they easily agree to work for the low wages. This is again one of the causes. There are causes like social norms, like dowry, rape, molestation, sexual harassment at workplace, honor killing, these things. Gender discrimination begins before the birth of girl child. So these are some social norms, social mentality, stereotypes that are present in the society against the girl child. So these are some reasons why there is a gender inequality in the country or in the society. You can use these points in your answer. Next, there are some suggestions that how we can reduce this gender inequality in the society. So let's start. First one is the education to women, obvious. So according to census 2011, you can use the data of literacy rate. So there is a need to give education to the women, and government has also taken initiatives such as Beti Bachao Beti Padhao scheme of Government of India. Opportunities to women, like job opportunities, opportunities in the politics, reservation to women for election. So government has taken the initiative like 32% of seats are reserved. So you can use these points in your answer also, that yes, there is a need for reservation of to women, and government has also taken the steps such as giving 33% seats reserved for the women in Panchayat Raj election. And there is a long pending bill of women reservation in Lok Sabha 2008, which grant 33% reservation to the women shall be passed earlier. This is again one suggestion. Some educational reservation. We have to give skill and training to the women. You can use your, if you have to further extend your answer, then you can frame your paragraph on the basis of this point, that you have to give skill and training to the women so that they will become more skilled, trained, and they will be ready for the job. Decision making power of women. So we have to increase the decision making power of women. Women should take the charge. Second, last point is attitudinal shift of the society. As we discussed earlier also, that there are some stereotypes in the society about girl child. So we have to through awareness we can end those stereotypes. So there is a need of attitudinal shift in the society. And at the last, you can conclude your answer by giving SDG goal number 5, talks about gender equality, and you can talk about several government initiatives like Beti Bachao Beti Padhao, National Rural Livelihood Mission, Pradhan Mantri Ujjwala Yojana, Mahila Kisan Sashktikaran Pariyojana are some of the flagship schemes of government which keep women at forefront. Women constitute 48.5% of the total population. Hence, efforts should be made for the proper implementation of these policies to make global leader in the field of gender equality, to make India. So, this is about actually conclusion. You can use this conclusion in your answer. You can mention also about SDG goal number 5, and these some points. These are the suggestions, and these 10 points are like why there is gender inequality. And this is the introduction. So according to the question, you have to use these points. It depends on you only at how you use these points. So we will end this session here. Bye.